And welcome to the newest episode of Red Leaf for Retrocast Anime. I'm JD. Tori, Hickey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's Easter.
It is Easter. I totally thought it was last weekend.
Damn. Not paying attention, huh?
Well, you know, when you're not very religious and you're too busy playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you know, sacrificing to Odin.
Day off?
When you get as old as JD does.
JD does?
You didn't have a day off, JD?
No.
On Friday?
No, I did not. Because my job kind of...
That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't talk about my job. No one wants to hear about that shit.
Even I got a day off, jeez.
Damn, dude. Even in Brazil, they get a day off.
Dude, I don't even get a day off for Thanksgiving. In fact, they go... Before last year, I would have had to take a vacation day so I'd get paid for the day the plant wouldn't be open. That's what they would do. That's what they were doing.
Nice.
Yeah, so pretty awesome, right? Oh, the plant's not going to be open on this day, but you have to take a vacation day anyways. It's like, what? Hold on.
All right, cool. I'll just show up to work then, but it won't be open. Too bad.
Too bad. I'm clocking in, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm punching my ticket.
Yeah, the best. No, I want to work this day. It's like, no, you can't. No, I want to. I don't have anyone to thank.
I will break in through the window if I have to. I will clock in.
You just need to give the keys to me. It's okay.
Oh, man.
Just leave the keys.
Icky gets a day off, I get a week off, and JD gets nothing.
Nothing. JD never gets nothing.
And next
Always
week I
gets
have 5 days off.
God dang. Okay.
From Thursday to Tuesday.
Very, very jealous. Very jealous. But on this day, we are talking an anime called Heavy. Not Heavy Object, which came up in Google searches. This was annoying to find, but I did end up finding this 1990 short film. Guess is the way to put it.
Short film, indeed. Oh, yeah.
Was it you, Tori, who picked this sucker?
No, it was me.
Oh, it was you, Hickey? It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
because the synopsis. The
so
synopsis is great.
That's what we're talking about, and it was something we definitely watched.
It was a thing.
Yeah. I looked at it.
I also looked at it.
Man. My eyeballs ungooked it, and it was totally good. Totally a thing. It was totally an anime, I swear.
It is an anime that does exist. That came out in the 90s.
It sure did.
Directed by Noboru Ishiguro, by the way.
Yeah, what'd he ever do?
Fucking Legend of the Galactic Heroes?
Nah.
Macross, do you remember Love?
Nah, we've never reviewed any of those. So
Space Battleship Yamato?
Nope. Never did. I could say this is not one of his best works.
No, it isn't. But I mean, it's an OVA. It's an OVA movie. It makes sense. It adapts a manga and then, adapts a manga. There's no ending.
Fucks off.
There's absolutely no ending. It's like, hey, this is the introduction to a story. Want more? Go fuck yourself.
Let's go.
Great.
That's okay. Yeah, we're just waiting second part to be greenlit.
Yes, of course. Heavy 2. I heard it's coming out in 2072. Maybe. We'll see.
Probably. If the director's still alive.
I don't think that's very likely. He was born in 1938.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
I mean, there is a chance.
There's a chance. If
he's alive.
Last year and this year taught me is there's definitely a chance for some anime to be revived and necro to death.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm lying. He died in 2012. Sorry. Whoops.
There's no chance.
So chances are slim.
Unless they bring him back.
True.
They could bring him back. We didn't see him die.
You know, you're not wrong.
I know the rules of anime.
I wasn't invited to his funeral.
I never saw the body, so not dead until further notice. They could always bring him back in the sequel for whatever reason. Oh my god, there wasn't there was an anime recently, I think it was in Kingdom, where the character, by all accounts, is like no, it was fucking Koroshi Ai. Koroshi Ai? Koroshi, that sounds right. Yeah, Koroshi Ai. Yeah, where the fucking character is, by all accounts, super dead, like all dead, and then it just comes back. And they did it also in Sabi Q Bisco, the mushroom killer anime. This dude. So I finished both these anime from the previous season. I finished them both. Gave them both the same score of a nice solid 5 out of 10. It's just average as fuck. And in Bisco, this character goes into lava, like straight out of Terminator, gives like a thumbs up and everything, and he's like, you go save the world. Thumbs up, goes in lava. He is all dead. And then just an episode and a half later, he just kind of shows up and his arm is glowing. He's like, I have the power of the super mushroom. I'm like, what? You suck, anime. I hate you. It was just no, they didn't explain at all. He just goes, I'm back. Weird, right?
Hey, remember when I died? Yeah, nah.
It's like, no, that's very, like, he had limbs.
That never happened.
No, he had fingers cut off, limbs were gone, he's coughing up blood, internal rust injuries, and then it's just, nah, lols, I'm alive. Ah!
Weren't you injured? Nah, I don't remember that.
Nah, you don't remember that. That was like an episode ago. Forget it.
Oh, okay.
It was just,
like that.
It was just incredible.
It's not even like he comes back in arc later or anything. It's just the next episode. Like, hey, what up? Miss me?
It was just so. It was writing on the I want to use just so many phrases going through my head, but it was just lol's anime moment hard, and I was mostly enjoying it for a good chunk of it, and that part just made me roll my eyes so hard. I'm like, yeah, you're a 5 out of 10 now. I don't care what happens from the rest of the time. So wacky shit there. Didn't really go into many elements I was anticipating. The story just kind of fell apart as episodes went on, as I've mentioned, and a little bit of boy love going on at the end, maybe a little too hard. Not into that, but Sabiyuki Bisco, not one of the stronger things I've watched in the last couple seasons. Now, Koroshi Ai, I did also finish. And that was it was getting like pretty damn good with the backstories and everything near the end, in that, especially in the second half, where it was a little bit more despair, a little bit more mysteries unfolding, and filling in gaps of knowledge. And the backstory to Chateau Dankworth is pretty good, but it's actually the Chinese assassin dude. His backstory is even kind of better. And then it just kind of goes lulls by the manga ending, and I'm just like, that kind of sucks. So I can't totally recommend it, but it was I would say it was surprisingly better than Bisco, even though I gave them both the same score, 5 out of 10. That's kind of my short and concise thoughts over both those anime from last season, and those are the only two I really watched. And then I really need to buckle down and finish the latest Loop on the Third season. Definitely need to finish that, yeah. And the Inuyasha spin-off sequel deal, the second season, is like more than underway. I've watched like the first 5 episodes of that. It's more Inuyasha sequel. I wouldn't worry about it. Not worth going into, personally. If you like Inuyasha and if you liked the spin-off sequel, then it's just more of that. How about you guys? What are you guys up to?
I've been watching Scrims.
Same. We're watching Scrims for Tournament.
Okay.
That's about it. I'm watching the new season. Yeah, boy, Gongming is really fun. But Tori said I'm not talking about it, so.
Yep, we're not talking about it.
I'll respect his wishes.
Why is this why is this verboten, Tori?
Now, listen, okay, right? I don't care if it's good or not, to be perfectly honest. It looks bad. I don't like the premise. It's been recommended all over the place. If you've ever been on Mal or any anime site, you've seen fucking posters and everything that's gonna, yo boy Kongmin. So at this point, I'm just done with it. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
All right, I'm looking at the latest season.
I'm just gonna say, to defend myself, I've been hyping up this anime ever since it last year.
Yaoi Konmin. Does it
yeah,
have a different
wonderful.
name? Is it Komi-san? Is that what it-
Paripi Kome.
Paripi Kome. All right, looking. Man, this is there it is. Paripi Kome. All right, I will read the synopsis, Mr. Tori.
Boo.
By PA Works. General of the Three Kingdoms, Kong Ming had struggled his whole life, facing countless battles that made him into the accomplished strategist he was. So he was on his deathbed. He wished only to be reborn into a peaceful... It's an isekai. And he was sent to modern day Party Central. What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What does modern day Party Central mean? There's more.
The central place where people go to party?
Okay.
Are you okay, JD?
Can even a brilliant strategist adapt to wild...
Has the expired sausage affected your brain or something?
No need to bring up pre-podcast insider knowledge there.
Okay, sorry. Is your brain okay, JD? Are you getting too old?
Party
Do you
Central
understand
Tokyo
English words?
Can't even... Well, I'm like, what is modern day Party Central? And then there was more to the synopsis that came up. Tokyo.
It's like Koma, Tokyo. It's like, of course. Now everything makes sense.
Everything makes sense. Just need the extra word. Can the brilliant strategist adapt to wild beats and party people?
Well, can he?
Can he?
Can he, Hickey? Has he? Is he
hell
adapting?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Has he laid down the bars?
Is he on bars?
Unfortunately, I don't think he'll lean down the bars.
Is he lifting bars, getting
it's
swole?
really good.
So he's not rapping? Then what's the point?
I hope the rapping guy haven't appeared yet.
Oh,
so maybe he will rap.
It has an 8.27 on My Anime List right now, so it's one of the higher rated ones of the year.
Yes.
Well, how much it's been hyped, it better be.
But I've been waiting this anime ever since it was announced last year. So I'm not into the hype, not into the new people hype. Also, the opening is the adaptation of a Hungarian song from the 2013s.
That sounds interesting.
It is probably the best opening of the season, actually.
Well, Spy X Family has a 9 currently, and the Kaguya Romantic Show has a 9 as well, the sequel.
The sequel, yeah. None of which surprises me. Kaguya-sama was super popular, and
should
Spy
I
X
go
Family
back
was
and watch that? Am I missing something?
I'm not watching it. Probably not. Sounds like more romantic comedy to me.
I watched 3 seasons. This is the 4th season, right?
This is the 2nd season, I think.
Second season? No.
Isn't it?
Kaguya-sama? No, I think it's
Am I thinking of a totally different show?
It's the third season.
Third season?
I watched it both first and second seasons. You don't need to watch it. You're not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna like it.
No.
It's romantic comedy.
It is romantic comedy. It's a lot of battles of
Oh my God, you're
wits.
right. It is
and
the third season. Wow. I'm out of the loop on this show.
It is very hyped because it does have developments. Which for romance anime is something
rare and unspeakable.
Something we once said about such good shows like Nisekoi, and then look what happened to that.
Yeah, don't need to worry about it. It's good, but it's not your kind of stuff.
Fair enough. I will take your word for it then. I will not watch it. Refuse. I do want to watch Spy Family, though.
So definitely gonna watch it. I've read a bit of the manga. And the manga is good. I enjoy it. So
gotta pirate the fuck out of that.
CD. Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck Crunchyroll. Lay my foot down. That's where I draw the line.
Watch the first episode as well, animated. Everything is well mixed. The audio is crisp, which is amazing.
Well, it's Wit Studio. I kind of expect that. Cloverworks involved as well.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. People are getting whipped to make this.
Aha. Okay. Anything else, guys? Video games? Whatever?
Nah. Nothing special.
No. Again, we're watching Screams. There's a tournament tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It starts 6 a.m. my time, so I'll have to...
Oh, brutal.
It's okay. I wake up like 5 a.m. every single day. So
every day? Even
really
the weekends?
Matter. Even weekends, yes.
Oh, I can't do that.
And then for a while, you had to get up at 4.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I still do.
I
still
wait,
do.
Dude, I wake up like 4:30 in the morning
like
for work.
I wake up 4:30 every single day. Well, now in weekends I wake up 5:30. No, gotta also let myself have a little bit of slack from time to time.
That extra hour, brother.
Especially when I drink. Like waking up 5 a.m. when you hangover is not really a good experience.
No.
I believe it.
Yeah, not ideal. Okay. Well, I guess I'll play the drop and we'll get into our anime of the podcast. Here we go. Okay, so Hickey, since it's your pick, introduce us to this thing.
All right. Heavy is a short, like 50 minutes, anime movie from the 1990s. It was animated by Studio Nippon Animation with Artland. It's based by a manga with the same name, Heavy, and it's about boxing. The synopsis on my anime list is Guy, a karate expert in the New York slums, is trained to be a boxing champion by the cancer-stricken doctor and the transvestite suffering from AIDS.
Oh my god.
Based on the manga by Matoka Murakami.
Sure is.
It sure
repeat
was
that.
interesting.
Trained.
Do you have the Anime Planet synopsis, JD?
Oh, I could pull that up.
To see if it's the same
Easy
thing?
enough.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Heavy. All right, Heavy. Not heavy object. Guy is a Japanese street brawler in New York who chooses to train under the famed boxer Roman with the hopes that he can raise enough money as a heavyweight to fund a life-saving operation for his father. Little different synopsis there.
A little bit.
Yeah, you changed it a little bit.
Yeah, no mention of of AIDS and cancer.
They left out the important parts.
They
Also
left
didn't
out the key parts.
Also didn't say that he was a karate expert, which I think is important.
That's very important.
Because that explains why he's so fucking just, taken to being able to, like, fucking good at boxing right from the get-go. Why he has the fucking natural, not ability, but, like, the natural instincts for fighting. He is a trained fighter already.
Yeah, this shit was wild. It was more or less kind of the concept of the time that it was in. There was a lot of that, especially the AIDS part.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's a...
Also
we should probably lead up to
I'm
these
dying
things.
from AIDS. It's like, oh, that sucks. I'm dying from cancer. It's like,
They fucking cry together in a bar.
I mean, there's so many funny moments. Like, even later, I will talk about that later as well. But like the child that crawls into the ring that can't walk is like, there's children in the ring, and I'm just like, bro, this show is not letting up. It's like AIDS, cancer, children who can't walk. Fucking, my God. Guy fucking lost his father to a fucking truck-kun after almost killing him himself. Like, man, this shit is just
Guy father got shot in the head.
Yeah, this show is literally just like saying, no, fuck you. Feel something, motherfucker.
Yeah, it feels a lot like.
But the way it's presented, it was
early box anime, or even movies. Rocky has a lot of that.
Rocky doesn't have a dude getting his face punched and his eye pops out of his skull, and you see it between his fingers going, my eye!
It has Creed fucking died on the ring.
Well, yeah, but
that's
a little different.
I'm just saying, if we're not getting our eyes punched out of our fucking sockets, then That just sounds like it's worse to me.
Okay, so let's lead up. Let's lead up to some things.
Also, the main love interest in this anime is a prostitute.
She sure
There's
is.
also that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm cleaning myself.
I'm cleansing myself for you.
I was like, damn, what the fuck am I watching?
You're just taking a shower. Let's chill. And you're with the fucking like slum promoter as well. Like, what are we doing? Oh man. Okay. So it begins with Cancer Guy. he's having
Gordon.
Yeah, Alex Gordon, famed promoter. Yeah, he's
a doctor. He's a famous boxer, doctor, and talent finder. I guess that's how they described him.
Yeah, yep. he's a multi-talented guy with cancer, and he's got a brain tumor, and it's causing him to hallucinate in his sleep. And he dreams about this.
And this is the 90s, so there's no cure. You're fucked. Yeah,
absolutely no cure. He's done. So he wakes up from a nightmare in which he envisioned this jacked Japanese guy who's gonna be his next prodigy for boxing. And of course, when he screams in his sleep, there's a person that yells at him from across the hall. He's like, "Shut the fuck up! Do you know what time it is?" He's like, "I apologize. Let me just drink my whiskey." Then he goes out in the middle of the night, and there's a school competition going on between rival schools.
I love it.
Which they each pick a champion to represent them, like it's fucking Rome. In the Coliseum.
I was like, oh, they're like, oh, there's a school fight. It's to call the champion fight. And I'm like, weird thing to call a school fight, but all right, let's go and see some backyard brawls going down. And then we just come up and they're fucking stand set up and a ring, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What the hell kind of setup is this for a goddamn school brawl?
It's New York, dude. New York is wild.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing about that. Well, I mean, I went to my younger school days in Texas, and we didn't have fights on the football field, to put it that way.
Well, I mean, you should have.
Yeah, we did other things on the
sell tickets, fill out.
Yeah.
I mean, there were parks outside the school grounds that people would meet and gather around. But anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's standard. That's just a large open area.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's normal. That's what fucking street brawl looks like. Just find somewhere where there's a decent amount of space, and then just everybody gathers in a circle.
That's right.
The people that fight can't go anywhere.
Yeah. So this is our introduction to Guy. His real name.
Guy, yes,
and he's the representative of whatever school he is, and then the other guy is a wrestler. He's the renowned top wrestler of the area, and he's a jacked blonde American stereotype. And I love the commentary from the fans in the stands. They're like, "Well, that dude only knows karate. He can't match up to the wrestler." And I was like, "Yes, that's my kind of dialogue. Big wrestling fan here." And within seconds, it's just he gets punched in the face, and then he gets curb stomped in the face, and then the ref goes, and he keeps stomping on him.
he just kicks him, right? And it's just like goes down, and then it's just like, all right, ref, call the match. This guy can't continue, and he just goes back up, and he's like, no, fuck you. And it's like, all right, you know what? Fine. Let's get this over with. Just kicks him down again and starts fucking stomping on his face.
His teeth are breaking out of his mouth. His nose is broken.
His chin swollen
almost
so
killing
badly.
The guy is definitely a way of finishing a fight.
Yeah.
I just love how there's actually a ref there, and he's like, all right, wave it off. He's done. Do you want to kill him? All right, let's get out of here.
You're trying to kill him, you motherfuckers? Like, I mean, you didn't want to stop the fight, so, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. And the fans just go crazy. They're not like... they're not disturbed by the level of violence. They're just, we won!
They're used to it. It's fine.
There's blood everywhere.
Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Honestly.
Well, knowing America, you're lucky no one brought a gun or a knife to this thing. So
I mean, maybe they did, but like, I just love the fact that like the doctor as well after just runs after Guy, and he's like, oh boy, can you undress for
Oh,
me?
yeah, it's so funny. And I love his reaction. He's like, sorry, man, I don't swing that way.
It is not. It's great. It's like he just see guy kicking a dude in the face and then kicking the guy down, and it's like, oh yeah, this guy's just perfect for boxing.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe kickboxing, but I'm not entirely sure about the boxing part. Can you undress? I'll give you money to undress.
I'll give you money here. I have $40.
Can you take your shirt off? Is this $40 enough?
This is all I have. Like,
And he's just like, fine, whatever. Oh no, just the shirt. You don't have to take anything else. That just walks like, oh yeah, oh that's the good stuff.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at those
like
muscles.
touching, touching
soft muscles.
real lines. I was dying when he like touches his arms softly. He goes, oh, such soft muscles.
I love the face of the guy as well when he's just standing there looking. He's like, okay. Can I go?
He's like, all right, that's enough, old man. He's like, no, you must box. Have you thought about that? He's like, no, I want to be an accountant. Never addressed again, by the way.
Yeah, he gave up on that very fast.
I don't want to be a boxer. Boxers are prostitutes. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Boxers and prostitutes are the same things. Like, I mean, okay, sure. I get the analogy. You're basically just doing shit for somebody else's pleasure. Yeah, I can see that, but no. I don't think it's quite the same. Yeah, I mean, but sure, whatever. There's some weird lines as well, like later on as well. It's like, this city, New York City, this is going to be your stage. I don't see it as a stage. I see it as a boxing ring.
The biggest box ring of my life. It's like, you're being boxing for a week. Chill out.
Yeah, I'm literally just like, what the fuck's the difference? Like, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, and then it just goes a million miles an hour.
Dudes.
I feel like we read multiple volumes in the span of 50 minutes. It's just prostitutes about to get raped by a gang, and the old man just goes, "Hey, I have $40, which is his go-to number, I guess. Will you leave her alone?" And of course, 80. The gang just goes, "Take his money, kick his ass."
So it's like, oh, cool, money, hell yeah. Anyways, deal with this guy. It's like, oh shit. But we had a deal. It's like, no, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. I'm pretty sure they didn't. But
it's like, I'm gonna save that young lady. It's like, no, she's a prostitute. They're gonna kill you. It's like, I'm already dead. Doesn't matter.
Fucking guy comes in, not just comes in the door. He kicks down the goddamn brick wall,
knee first, and punches the dude's face out. Eyeball pops out. Fucking great.
I'm surprised. Watch out, that man is a boxer.
Dude, yeah,
and he just counters the dude.
I'm surprised that his eye poked out, because the fact that like the first thing he does is kick down the wall, and he literally hits him in the face with a goddamn brick, and he just gets back up, and I was like, "Fuck it!" But a punch to the face, and his eye pops out of his fucking eye socket. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, broke his orbital bone. Things popped out. You know, things happen, Tori. Come on.
Yeah, because of course, because getting a brick in the face is not that bad.
It looked a little old. Maybe the brick deteriorated a little bit on contact. The poor masonry in New York is probably a thing.
It has to be poor. The guy literally just kicked his way through a brick wall.
Yeah, exactly. So of course it didn't do much damage to his face.
It can't be very sturdy.
See, we're breaking down the logic of the show. It totally makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, I love the motivation of Gordon. Gordon, most of the motivation is, I'm dead. I got cancer.
I'm dying, and I just want to see one last great hurrah before I die. Is that so much to ask?
It was good. Good. So the prostitute offers her, the prostitute offers her services, and he just goes like, nah, we're good, girl. Tell me about this man guy instead.
Yeah. It's just like, whoa, lady, relax. You're getting cold like that.
Yeah. This is kind of one of my, actually I may have liked this a lot more than I thought I did, because recapping this is quite fun. It cuts to Guy and his drunk father, because of course he's a drunk, to their karate school, and there's a bunch of inner city kids, and I love this. So his drunk father steals his money he earned from taking his clothes off.
Hard-earned money, man.
Hard-earned money. And his father is expert karate guy. He's like, "You'll never defeat me, son. You'll never surpass me." And as he's all pissed off, they go to karate school, and all these inner city kids finally just go, "I heard there was a fight with this gang, and I'm afraid of revenge." Nah, don't worry about that. Immediate next scene is his father gets shot in a bar from the gang.
Gordon Strange here to convince him to try to convince Guy to be a boxer. And he's like, nah, Guy do whatever the fuck he wants. It's not really a problem.
Guy is set to inherit the fucking karate dojo.
The karate dojo.
But he's going to be an accountant that they don't
gang
address.
Comes, he fucking destroys the gang, grabs a beer from the ground, straight up cuts the glass with his hands. Like, you're not defeating me. Starts drinking. I was like, oh man, this dude is a badass.
Mm-hmm. And then blonde motherfucker shows up in the crowd with a gun. And Gordon is just like, watch out! And he's like, huh? Gets shot straight in the head.
No, to the side of the head.
Yeah, whatever. Brain damage.
Yeah, he's in the hospital coma.
He didn't die.
He's done.
No, he's alive.
Have you read the manga, Tori? Do you know?
Yes, I have, actually.
Oh.
No, I haven't. Oh. Can you imagine? I was coming and say, yeah, I read it all.
I read it all. Dude wakes up and everything. He's totally fine. Sees his son as a expert karate featherweight world champion and an accountant on the side.
He came back and he just fucking he karate chopped that goddamn brain damage away. And he just woke up and was like, no one can defeat me, not even myself.
Well, Heavy is 8 volumes long, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure there's a decent story here, but this is just 50 minutes of trying to cram as much shit as possible into it, and then still being like, anyways, this is Guy's first fight, and bye.
Yeah. And it's like, fine, I'll be a fucking professional boxer. And then he gets his license because the Boxer Federation dude recognizes Gordon. He's like, just give him the license.
Yeah, take his word for it. He's cool.
Are you sure about that? It's like, yeah, he's awesome.
Isn't this against the rules? Shut up, kid. I make the rules. I am the rules. I like this guy, all right?
Do you realize this is 1990s New York?
Bitch, you realize we're in the 90s.
Man, oh man.
Yeah. And then we get introduced to also really cool character, which is Lucky, the coach.
Lucky Roman is his name, and he comes in
with AIDS.
Well, I just love, and I know we're gonna be laughing at age joke for a while here, but this is how it goes down. Guy is training on a punching bag. There's a cocky dude in the facility. He's like, I'll take him on. And then Lucky Roman comes in, Mr. Transvestite, and he just goes, you're small fry. You don't mean anything. And he punches his gut and makes the dude puke. So then Guy and him get in the ring, and they have a fight. And it's just like no defense. Guy won't go down. Lucky's just going, this dude's a monster. Why would he go down? Then he gets punched. He's like, holy shit. Gets his nose broken. There's blood flying all over in the ring. And then he just goes, he just in that moment brings up, I have AIDS. It's like, oh.
No, it's because the guy comes over to fucking grab his hand.
He was like a champion. He was a light featherweight champion, I think.
Something like that. Welterweight,
and people were like, you're still awesome. You can still fight. You're awesome. We love you. It would be really good if you train Guy in our little gym. And he's like, oh, even if I have AIDS? It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, they was like, get the fuck out of here. They all just freak out. And he even freaks out a little bit when they grab. He's like, oh, don't touch me. I have AIDS.
Yeah, because he's trying to grab him. It's like, dude, there's blood everywhere. Don't.
Yeah. I mean, this was the era when there was the big AIDS scare, the late 80s, early 90s. It was, Magic Johnson.
I mean, to be honest, I would too, even today.
Yeah.
It's still AIDS. Like,
it is still AIDS after all.
It's still blood. It's still AIDS. I understand. Like, I won't just tell the guy, yo, you better get out of here. I'm going to fucking shoot you. I'm going to shoot you in the kneecap. or something. I won't do that. It's like just sit in the corner, use this tile, then put it inside of this plastic bag so I can burn it out, and just burn it in the back.
Yeah.
We're gonna just put gloves and synthesize the place and leave it just to air a little bit. It wouldn't be the reaction they had, but the immediate reaction would be hands off, get away from me a little bit.
Well, look, that's
because
that's absolutely taught in all workplaces now, is treat all blood as a infection pathogen. Like, do it. And it's because of things like this, and HIV, and well, you get it.
Yeah.
The we get some wacky scene. That's when we get the bar scene where it's Alex and Lucky in the bar. He's in his blonde wig and everything, and they're just going, well, I have AIDS. He goes, oh, well, I have cancer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die before you. Let's hug to our death.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I got AIDS. I'm just gonna die. And Gordon's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Lucky. I wanted you to train the guy. I
understand.
I have cancer. I'm gonna die before you. And Lucky's like, oh, fuck, this dude got cancer and he's doing something with his life. Might as well just do something as well.
Yeah, and I believe it's
too
after.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I believe after that it cuts to Lucky walking through the snow, and Guy comes up behind him, his eyes all swollen. He just goes, I need you to coach me. Even if I have AIDS, you've given me purpose in life. It needs to be you, Lucky. Oh, hold those tears back before I become champion. Okay, I'll cry when you become champion.
Then I'll die, most likely.
Yeah, then I'll die. And it cuts to the fight, I guess. Just
it cuts to the fight.
The hero of Harlem, who apparently got beat up a lot because he was from Harlem.
Yeah, everybody in Harlem got beat up, don't you know?
Yeah, I mean,
just a thing.
Harlem has a reputation. Had a reputation. It's actually quite nice these days. And
nice.
Yeah. When I was when I was in New York a few years ago, the Harlem area is, it's pretty much gentrified in a way.
Cool.
They put a lot of money into it. It's not like this.
Back in the 90s, it was a rough. Actually, it was a place for pussies. I guess since everybody in Harlem got beat up. But
oh God.
It was a rough place, but then they said that everyone in Harlem just got beaten up for being from Harlem.
They did say that.
Never mind. I guess they're pussies. Never mind.
They got no fighting skills. Lame.
Lame. And he got an abusive father who would beat him and his mother and everything. And then he was like, I'm done with this shit. He grabbed a gun and went to kill his dad. And then he met him in the fucking alley, and his dad was like, no, you won't do this. You won't pull the trigger. And then the dad decides to just try to book it. And then he gets isekai'd because,
Yeah.
He sure did. I love it. It suffers from a lot of tropes, but a lot of tropes that we like.
Yeah.
It's just silly because it's just rapid fire everything. Yeah. It's like, man, there's a fucking story to be told there, but you just wrapped it all up in like 15 seconds.
It's great.
I kind of respect that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that guy, he dead.
He's dude fighting, and then Guy kind of tackles in and is like, let me tell you a story, boy. And we go to a 5-minute story in the middle of the fucking match. How Guy's father, like, they didn't have anything. They didn't have a home. They didn't have money. They didn't have food. They're just crossing America with food.
Oh my God! Yes, they eat the dog scene,
and they eat the fucking dog and feed the mother dog to the child dog.
Yep.
And father went full Oji-chan from Gin, and it's like, if I die, you need to eat my flesh. I was like, what the fuck?
Brings us back to the other dog anime we just reviewed.
Yeah.
Eat my flesh.
I just love the fact that, like, this opening for that as well is just like, man, wherever we went, they used to call me Yellow Jap, and then we just cut to them in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just like, okay, what's the point of that? There's no one.
Well, they were Japanese, so therefore slurs.
Yeah, I know. But and then the truck driver just fucking brutally murdering that dog for no reason.
Boom.
It's like, there's a dog trying to cross the road. Fuck him. Fuck him, run.
Fuck them animals. Get out of my way.
It's so fucking dumb though. And it's just guy having a moment. He's just like, we can't eat this. It's a poor dog. It's just a mother. What about the child? And it's like, give the food to the child. It's like, no, he wouldn't eat his own mother. And then the dog just goes and eats it. And he's like, why would you do that? So it's like, listen, after you've grilled the meat, it's nothing but food.
Yeah, I love it. Actually, it's pretty good, son. You need to try this dog.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Sure, this roadkill's fine.
Yeah, it's still meat.
Yeah, don't worry, son. It's well done. No red meat here.
It's definitely well done.
You need to survive.
Right,
and then it cuts back to the match. And it's like, you have the same eyes of that little puppy. I saw that day. It's like, what? What the hell are you talking about, my man? We're fighting.
What the fuck are you on about? I just like the idea to imagine that fucking guy is having that moment completely by himself, just monologuing all this shit, and dude is just there like, am I fighting a fucking insane guy? Like, what is happening? Why?
And the referee is just like, man, they're been hugging each other for 5 minutes now. I think I should do something about it.
Nah, man, he was too gripped by the story. It's like,
yeah, they're in the clench position. Yeah, they're clenching in the ring and they're just monologuing to each other's ears. I ate a mother dog once, roadkill, when I was a kid. Oh yeah, well I was beaten up in the slums over and over again. That's actually the true
used
fight.
To call me Yellow Jab.
My despair was more than yours. No, mine.
At least you had a home. At least you have a house.
Oh fuck, man. God. Oh god.
So let's see here. Guy wins, and then people start.
Guy almost kill another person.
Yeah, he almost kills another guy in the ring.
That's what, 4? The fourth one?
Yeah.
Third. I think it's third, right?
The third.
Yeah.
Third, yeah.
And then it looks like all of Harlem is going to hit the ring. Everyone gets in the position of, we will fight to the death. We'll fight all of them off. And that's when the paralyzed kid hits the ring.
Yeah, and crawls in. And I love fucking guys. Like, he looks over his shoulder, sees the kid there, and you see people like climbing the fucking like ropes and shit. And he just punches the rope and they fall out. It's like, get out of here. Don't you see there's a kid in the ring? It's like, there are children in the ring here, for fuck's sake. Like, man.
You will go on to defeat the world champion. Therefore, our guy can say, he knocked me out first.
Yeah. I just love that as well. Guy is just like, and she realized what I did because I broke his jaw and ended his dream. And she is proud of me for it, goddamn it. He never has to fight again.
So funny.
Yeah, and he retired after that fight. Yeah,
it's just like, dude, I don't think this is anything to be proud of. Why would they be happy for him?
Unintentionally, really funny anime.
Oh yeah, no, it
So
really tries to hit you. I mean, it really tries to hit you, but it just kind of becomes silly because it's just overwhelming you with like, do you feel bad yet? How about now?
It's over and over again throughout this 50 minutes. It's just every scene has something of absurd, supposed to be sadness that you just go, again? Okay.
And even then, we're literally having like sadness competitions. Like, oh, I have AIDS. Oh, but I have cancer. Yeah, but I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die before you. It's like, it's not.
Oh yeah, my father died. Oh yeah, I grew up on the streets and ate a dead dog once.
Guys, it's not a fucking competition.
I thought that was about fucking box.
Boxing is just what happens in the background. Oh man, no, this was quite the journey. I do honestly wish that there was more to this.
Me too.
So they could take
I want to know
more.
I want to know more.
Yeah, because it's like,
I know who dies first.
Yeah, I watched this. I watched this, and I'm just like, I mean, this isn't very well made, but like, I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, I could watch this, no problem.
I had a good time.
It's true. It's true.
Like Hickey, I want to know who dies first.
it's a little bit underwhelming. It kind of ends in a note that thus the journey starts, and it's like, okay.
I've realized that very early though, because once I was like, hold on, this is a 50-minute movie. We're like 25 minutes in and we have not even started boxing yet. This is definitely just going to end in the middle of nowhere.
Sure did.
Yeah. I also realized that. I was just saying the ending could have.
I know.
Been better.
Oh,
it's not. It didn't even end on animation. It ended on the fucking.
Yeah, I know. It's just
PowerPoint presentation.
Yep.
Typical black screen, white text.
Yeah.
So at this point on my anime list, it has a 5.86 average score, but only 700 people have even seen this anime. Only 177 have scored it. Well, let's make that 180, guys. Let's do it.
180. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I gave it a 5 out of 10. I know that sounds harsh, but I really enjoyed it.
No, it's not. It's generous.
Considering what it is, it's definitely not a harsh back, because at the end of the day, right? Even if you decide to put like every faith in this and be like, yep, it's not actually that bad. It's like you're still coming out at the end going like, I basically just watched the prologue to something.
Yeah.
And we didn't even finish the prologue properly. No. It just kind of stopped. So yeah, I also gave it a 5. It's like I think that's a good place. Like there is definitely like, let's just say that somebody for some reason, you know, in all the remake craze that's happening right now, somebody said we're gonna make a fucking heavy series this time. I'd be like, okay, sure, I check it, I watch it, let's see what happens. I want to know what happens next. I'll watch it, but you know, as it is right now, nah, it's not done. It's not finished. Not just the story isn't finished. What they presented is finished.
Yeah. Same. I also gave it a 5.
Hey, it's been a while since we all agreed on one number.
Right?
How about that?
It's fine. It's worth watching. It's only like 50 minutes. And some dude gets his eyes fucking poked out.
Sure it is. It's literally even in the goddamn key art on Mal.
It is.
Yep.
I love it. It's like, I didn't notice that until recently. It's just like, wait a minute, his eye is not in the right place.
He is indeed punching him right in the eye socket.
Yep. Counter.
I guess the name is heavy because of the emotional competition it has.
Sure.
It sure as hell is.
Because he's not a heavyweight.
No, he isn't. He's a lightweight.
Yeah, so it's not about like the bracket he's in.
This is heavy, not light.
Yep. Feather. Just feather.
Feather. That would have been an interesting name. Nah. I mean, like, again, there's absolutely no denying that the literal only reason why we even gave this like 2 minutes of our time or decided to watch it is because of that goddamn synopsis on Mal. Like, you read that and you're just like, hold on, no way, this is real. I need to see this.
And it actually lives by the synopsis. They give a lot of attention to those two themes and the karate theme as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, the guy has cancer. And he's like, well, I'm fucked. I'm going to just drink every day. And suddenly he's like, you know what? I'm going to train the next champion. Fuck it. I'm dead. Fuck it. Gosho Transvestite is like, hey, I'm fucked. I have brain cancer. Do you want to train this dude with me? He's like, I don't know. I have AIDS. I'm going to die. It's like, yeah, let's just die. We're dying anyway. Fuck it.
Let's do it,
Fuck
bro.
It. He's like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, fucking yeah, dude. And then guys like, my father's dying, but I don't want him to be like both of you and die. So I'm just going to become the world champion.
There's a lot of people on death's door in this.
Yeah. Just need to break some motherfucker's jaw and make him unable to
fight ever again.
Sustain his family, and especially that paralyzed kid.
Shit.
Champion.
And then have the kid treat you like a hero afterwards.
Hell yeah.
Man.
You saved my brother. He doesn't need to fight anymore.
Yeah, him and his glass
Going
jaw,
to-
that wimp.
You saved my brother. He doesn't need to fight anymore. No, it's not that he doesn't need to. It's just he can't.
Yeah.
All right.
mean, well, was they gonna save on the food because dude cannot eat fucking solid food anymore?
It'll be soup for you guys from here on out. I would say I'll pay his medical bill, but I'm also poor, so fuck that. I have another medical bill I'm gonna pay.
Guy has like 40, but still the $40, only the $40 from the beginning. Not even the $40 because he thought it
Yeah.
just use it for beer. Shit, guy doesn't have shit.
Uh,
So, Tori, what's our next anime on the docket for the next episode?
yes, absolutely. You don't need to stall. We're not stalling at all because I don't need
Iria
to pull it
the
up.
animation. I'm so glad.
Iria the animation.
Or Iria Zyram? What,
yeah,
what-
Iria Siram the animation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
it's a OVA, like an 80s OVA, isn't it? No, it's a
No,
90s.
it's
Iria.
mid-90s.
Yeah, Iria. 94. Hell yeah.
Ooh,
6
from
episodes.
90 to 94.
I'm a big fan of it. So it's been when was the last time I watched it? I have that saved, I think. Iria. Pull it up. I last watched it in 2015 was the last time I watched it. It's been a hot minute. So I'm excited.
Damn. The last time I watched this was never.
Really? Okay. That'll be fun then.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Cool. That'll be next episode. Everyone, see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.